Welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show. Right, so welcome back to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio with Emmy Hikins, and a lovely rapper and a musician and a songwriter, Black Tee DaPromoter, all the way from Alabama. So, what is one thing that you've managed to overcome with regards to your music, solely with regards to your music? One obstacle that you've managed to overcome.
One obstacle that I've overcome with the music is daring to be different.
Yeah.
Here, they are in Mobile, in Alabama, in the deep south of the United States. It's a trend of music that really has taken over, and it has oversaturated the mindsets of people, and it has confused people, and that's mainly that trap, dope boy rap.
Yeah, I know, I've heard it.
You get a lot of artists, they feel like the only way to get heard is to fall in line with that kind of music.
Yeah.
And it has been pushed down from the radio stations and from the TV stations, like Viacom, MTV, VH1, BET, so much. It has been fed into our minds so much that the people feel like that's the only music that they can get down with.
Yeah.
You know, they look at this type of music as boring, something, it doesn't make them shake their butt.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't make them want to get up and pop a bottle in the club.
Yeah.
It doesn't make them feel like they're important or they're in line. And when you're dealing with that, especially in a town like mine, where Atlanta is the pilot.
Yeah.
For what people try to set themselves for.
Yeah.
And if you're not falling in line with those type of acts, you can get pushed to the back, you can get put on the shelf. When you perform, people will tell you just how real your music is, how dope you are.
Yeah.
But they won't rock to your music. They'll stand there and they'll stare at you because they don't know what to do. Because you're not telling them to jump around. You're not telling them to pop a bottle. You're not telling them to have a fight. You're not telling them to degrade themselves. You're actually telling them to be great, be powerful, be king, be queen.
Yeah.
They don't know how to resonate with that.
That is very true. So this is the point where you get to tell us about your fan pages, you know, Twitter, Facebook, go for it.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at Black Tee Radio, one word. You can find me on Twitter, Black Tee Radio, one word. You can find me on Reverb Nation at Black Tee DaPromoter.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook at Black Tee DaPromoter.
Yeah.
That's the promoter, DaPromoter, one word.
Wow.
Black Tee DaPromoter.
Wow.
You can find me at all those places.
Brilliant. So, this is a really difficult question because obviously most artists love most of their songs. They love all their songs anyway. But just name two of your songs that you really like at the moment. Just two. I know you obviously love all your songs, but try narrowing it down to two.
Well, I definitely say Broken Dreams and Respect the Code are my favorite two songs.
Wow. That was easy.
I mean, it has come with contemplation over the years.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, the last time I wrote something other than the other day was actually in 2012.
Yeah.
No, I'm mistaken. 2013 is the last time I wrote something.
Yeah.
the last time I actually went in the booth was 2013.
Wow.
And over that time, I've had time to actually sit down and figure out which of my songs I actually like.
Yeah.
I only have 9 songs, but I guarantee you they're all powerful.
Wow.
But I've actually, over time, got the approval from the fan base and just from myself, period.
Yeah.
And those are the 2 that reach out to me the most because they speak out. Respect the Code is like basically me telling you who I am and what my cause is, what I represent.
Yeah.
And Respect the Code is CODE, and it's actually a code to the code, and it's Call of Duty on Earth.
Yeah.
So it's Respect the Call of Duty on Earth.
Wow.
And Broken Dreams is basically me talking about my beginnings all the way to now.
That is that's some deep stuff there. So yeah, how do you feel about the music industry today?
Today I feel better than I felt maybe 2 years ago. I felt like the music industry for the urban guy or the urban woman was dying. You know, we were starting to lose out on the Erykah Badu's and the Lauryn Hills, and we were losing out on the Nazirs. We were losing out on those type of artists.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. I think with all the current issues that are going on over here in America today, I think that a lot of people are really reaching back out towards what matters the most. And it's a few people that are trying to save this thing. And I really feel positive and optimistic about it. And I think that this year will be the year that it really takes a paradigm shift.
Wow, brilliant. So this is the point where you get to give shout outs to anybody at all, you know, studio manager, friends, family. Go for it.
Well, first and foremost, I like to give a shout out to the maker and creator of life. I also like to give a shout out to my buddies at Too Real Entertainment, my team at Black Tee Radio.
Yeah.
I'd also like to give a shout out to my hometown, Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the brown skinned people across the world. And I'd like to give a shout out to Deepstuff Radio.
Wow, thanks, man.
For giving me this opportunity to be heard.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, I mean, we want to thank you as well for, you know, granting us this lovely interview. So, is there anything else you got to add, like upcoming projects we need to, you know, look out for or something?
I definitely have this new track that'll be coming out later this month.
Yeah.
And it's titled Trials. So be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah, we will. I'll definitely be on the lookout for that one. Yeah.
It's some hot stuff, man. It's some hot stuff. I guarantee it. And I feel like you say, I feel like all my work is good work, but I really, with the time I've taken off from the writing and the recording, I feel like that this is going to be the greatest body of work I've ever created.
Wow. Brilliant. It's been lovely having you at Deepstuff Radio. I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been listening to Probe the Act on Deepstuff Radio. Have a lovely week now.